Hi guys. Hello. Brady, I'll answer you in a minute. I just want to make sure we're actually live because Facebook comes wonky, so hold on. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday. I know that the Easter collection is wonky right now. I know that some people are able to process their order and some are not. I am the ones that are not. I can't get mine to go through. They keep saying can't process payment, and it's making me mad because there's that moment of panic where I'm like, is it declining my card? It shouldn't be declining my card, but then you go in that panic mode. So, I have not been able to get mine to go through, so I'm just kind of like, I'll just wait. I'm going to try again later. If you've been on the workstation, there is an announcement up at the top of your workstation about it. There will be a news tab article. I think what they're going to end up doing, is it? Okay, good. That makes me feel better. I think what they're going to end up doing is relaunching it tomorrow, kind of deal, but they said it was something to do with, like, the Valentine's Day collection came back, and the Easter collection was here, and adding this and that, like, it just, the balance just didn't work out or something, so no big deal. It's early access, and it's like a month before, so we've got time. Nobody worry, nobody panic. So that's about it. That's about it in the news tab. That's about it going on here in the Scentsy land. We are still in transition month, excuse me. Last week we talked about the new catalog supplies, the testers, the catalogs, the product sheets, all of the things, right? We talked about all of the things for the new catalog. You're not going to, one, you don't have any of that yet. Two, you're not going to mess with that until the end of the month. So what the hell do you do the rest of the month? Like, what in the world can you be doing right now, currently, up until about that last week of February, to grab sales and maximize that transition? And some of the things, these are things that I have found that have worked for me over the years, but there are 10 million different things that you can do. So don't by any means think that my way is the end all be all. One of the things I posted about it is run your transition report. It's already pre-generated report, sales report, promotional follow-up, I think it says, and then in it is discontinue report. If you have been in here longer than one season, your report will run from, like, many, many years ago. It'll have all of the dates on there. And there's no way to go in and edit out the dates. Like, you can't go in and say, I only want this current catalog season. Like, I had some from 2016. So it took me like a day to kind of weed out things. But on that report, if you have not ran it yet, it's going to have the name, it's going to have the product, like it's going to say Cedar Cider Scentsy Bar, or Cider Mill Car Bar Clip. Like, it's going to tell you what they ordered. It's also going to tell you how many they ordered. So it is highly important to contact them. And I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again, and I'll say it 10,000 million more times. We sometimes feel spammy, right? I don't want to contact them. It makes me feel like I just want a sale, because in reality, if we're going to be honest, that's what you're searching for, right? You're letting them know this information in hopes that they're going to order, right? So the baseline of it is, you're contacting them because you want a sale. Flip it though. You're also contacting them to let them know that something that they have ordered that they could possibly love is leaving. Take Scentsy out of it, and I've said it before. Think a seasoning from Pampered Chef. Think your foundation from Unique. Think, I don't know, I can't think of anything else. Your favorite, I got my Color Street nails on. Your absolute favorite Color Street nail is leaving, right? Your go-to Color Street nail, your go-to favorite all-purpose seasoning that you use from Pampered Chef, like you use it all the time. Imagine if that was leaving, okay? And you're in their VIP group, but notifications are wonky, or your life has been crazy and it's not showing up and you're not paying any attention, you know what I mean? And nobody told you, right? And her response is, well, I posted it in the group. Didn't you see it? And it left. Like, what the hell am I going to do, right? How in the world am I going to get through my cooking without that favorite all-purpose seasoning from Pampered Chef? But if she would have took a couple minutes, just a message, and be like, hey, I know you like this. You've ordered it this many times before. I just want you to know it's leaving at the end of the month. So if you need to stock up on it, now is the time to do it. You'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's going that extra step. Yes, like I said, the baseline of it is you're kind of hoping for a sale. So I can understand how it does feel spammy. But if you think of it on the customer service aspect of it, you're helping them. Sure, you may have ordered cedar cider bar one time and not liked it, but the odds are you don't know. You do not know if that one order was a scent that they loved or hated. Even if you did proper follow-up for the whole catalog, a lot of times we're still not going to know. So to contact them and let them know, a quick and simple, hey, I just want to let you know a scent that you've ordered over the past 6 months is leaving. You have 3 options. Stock up on it, club it, or cry about it. That's what I always say. Stock up on it, club it, or cry it. Those are your 3 options. I'm just giving you information. If you have questions, shout at me. That's it. I don't even give them a link to order. I also tell them if you need to stock up for free, let me know ASAP. That's it. That's all it is. Because again, you don't know the level of love that somebody has for something. Some people are very scent picky, where there are really only certain scents that they like, and they don't really like anything else. And then there are people who just warm anything. I'm one of that just warms anything. But there are certain people that are very, very scent particular. And guess what? If their scent leaves, 9 times out of 10, they leave you as a customer, period. Because they're mad that it left. They're mad that they can't get it. You know, what am I going to do? So they search out something else that is similar. But if you can help them stock up, or you talk about club, how they can still get it, you're going to keep them as a customer more often than not. Because you educated them, you helped them with a problem, right? You helped them stock up on a scent that they loved. You helped them get a club so that they continue to get the scent that they loved, right? Remember, the reason people shop from us is they know, like, and trust us, and we're helping them with a problem. We're not just selling things. We are, but if you look at it from, I need to help somebody. How can I help you? How can I help your life smell better? That's what you're doing. You're helping them. You don't, unless you know, some of your customers, you know, specifically who are like, dude, she warms everything. I'd still let them know, but it's not as big of a deal. But 9 times out of 10, we don't know all of our customers intimately, hugely, things like that. I don't know. I legit have one lady who has 8 maple apple bourbon bars every month. 8 bars, 3 scent circles, a car bar clip, and 2 room sprays, I think. All of the exact same scent. Needless to say, she likes the scent. I went ahead, I had to contact her. Bless you, Cookie. I had to contact her about that. Like, yo, here's the deal. In your club, they're going to go. The bar will stay, but the other ones aren't. So run that report, follow up with them, check in with them. If you flip that way of thinking that you're not being spammy, that you are literally helping them out, and put yourself in a customer's shoes. Sometimes we forget that, I think. Sometimes we are constantly have our consultant hat on. We forget to put the customer hat on. And flip it. And think about a product that you purchased from somebody else. Because we all have products that we purchase from somebody else that we love. Alright? A facial cleanser, moisturizer, a makeup, like I said, nails, something. Okay? We all have something that we love. How would you feel if that product was leaving and nobody told you? Okay? So put that customer hat on, run the report, follow up with it. If your report is really, really big, break it down. We're only on the 6th, right? Yeah, today's the 6th. Break it down. Do A, B's, and C's tomorrow. And D, E, and F the next day. You know, break it down and put it into chunks so that it seems a little bit more manageable. I did mine today. 17 of them. I was surprised. I felt like I should have had more, but I didn't. So I think the report was right, but it had to have been. But I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there should have been a lot more on there. I might need to go back and look at that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like there should have been a lot more on there. So just kind of double check your report. It may be missing some things now that I think about it. Because like I did the fundraiser and there was holiday scents on there and I don't think any of them were in there. I need to check that out. So run your report, follow up with those people. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, use that discontinued list, not the report, the list of all of the things that are leaving and break it down with your customers, okay? If you are not running your business in a VIP group, that's fine. Still break it down, all right? Dropping that discontinued list, here's things that are leaving, even in 13 different graphics, all right? And even if you did the scents in a graphic, the warmers in a graphic, body in a graphic, laundry, clean, and pets, that's at least 6 graphics, all right? Even if you dropped 6 graphics and like, here's all the things that are leaving, sure, they may be beautiful graphics, but so many people don't like to hit that one. You see it says like +3 or +5. Some people are like, nope, I ain't clicking the +5. So what do? We break it down. Let's talk about scents first. Those are the scents that are leaving. What is it leaving it? They're leaving in bars, room spray, scent circles, car bars, like fragrance flowers, pods. That can be one post, right? And then the next day, talk about the warmers that are leaving. You can go one step further and even break it down to like $35 to $25 warmers in one post, and then $40 to $60 warmers in another post, right? Break it down. Break it down. Because I don't want to say people are like goldfish, but people don't like a lot of information at once, or they're not going to absorb it. People don't read. They just don't. People don't. They skim. My 18-year-old, he's about to be 18, he has been skimming since his 2nd grade. No joke. Since 2nd grade, he never reads every word on anything. He'll skip anything that is less than 3 letters. Every word that is less than 3 letters, he will skip over it and has never read it. Because his response was, in 2nd grade, was, do you need to read the, is, and, on, of to understand what's going on? No. He's like, you really don't. And he's never read them. A lot of people skim. I skim. So you blasting that huge discontinued list on there isn't really, sure, you're going to have people who do read, right? You're going to have people who do read every word. Kudos to them. But the majority of people don't. And it's big. It's overwhelming. There's a lot of things listed on there because, okay, for instance, apple cinnamon stick, right? It's listed on there as a scent that's leaving. And then it's listed as a scent pack leaving. It's listed as like a pod leaving. It's listed as a fragrance. Like, it's listed as a lot of things. Condense it. Make it more user friendly. Break it down. This will also give you content for many, many, many days. Then you can't use the excuse, I don't know what to post, because I literally just gave you a breakdown of things to post, right? So the discontinue list, that is another thing that you can use. Don't forget. Then there's also the products that are leaving the catalog. That can be its own post on its own. Talk to them. Contact them. Who are your dish soap people, your car bar clip people, your pet people, your Scentsy soak people? Okay? They're buying these things, and once those are gone, they're gone. Make a Splash Scentsy soak. Gone. Blue Grotto dish soap, I'm pretty sure, gone. No, I think it's still there. But there's certain things, like once it's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back. It's not coming back on the PSL. Let your people know. All right? So use that discontinue list. Multiple, that can give you content for many days. All right? So that was tip number 2. Ready? Tip number 3, get your marketing materials out your house. Catalogs. Jennifer showed you what she does to her catalogs. Product sheets. I showed you what I do with my product sheets. If you have showcase brochures, do one or the other. Jennifer's version, my version, make up your own version. Your catalogs, your product sheets, all of those things, sitting in your house are making you no money, right? They're just sitting in your house. Get the damn things out of your house. Hand them out like candy. If an order is coming through your house, guess what? It's getting a catalog put in it with a little sticker on it that says the majority of this catalog is 10% off. Get it out of your house. All right? In my opinion, start with the most expensive marketing materials first. So for me, my most expensive marketing material is the catalog, the fancier catalog. Those are the most expensive. I want all of those out of my house first. So get them out of your house. Mine went out to hosts this month. They went out in my thank yous this month. They went out in any orders that I had to bag up and deliver. They all got catalogs in it. All my catalogs are gone. So that's get the marketing materials out of your house. Then the next most expensive item in marketing would be your showcase brochures. If you got those, get those out of your house. Product sheets are the cheapest. I had like 150 of them left. It just happens. And I just used them in the fireplace. So I consider it, I didn't waste them. They heated my house. But get it out of your house. Hand it out. Make a scent circle with a product sheet or a catalog, whatever you've got left. Put a scent circle in it. Hand it out. When you go to the post office, give it to the post office dude. You keep warmers. Why would you get rid of a warmer? What warmer are you wanting to get rid of? Give it to, the post office guy. Give it to moms at soccer, whatever sports in season right now. Waitresses, Uber drivers, DoorDash people, give them to the people, all right? It's not going to make you any money if it's sitting in your house. And every catalog, every product sheet that you toss in the trash come March 1st is essentially throwing money in the garbage can with it. So you might as well have just thrown like $1. If you threw away 5 of them, it's like $5 because the catalog's about $1, right? If you purchase them individually, they're about $1 a piece. So if you threw 5 of them away, you essentially threw away $5. Get them out of your house. Label them up and get them out of your house. Okay? Like I said, if you're already shipping thank yous, it literally costs you no more. My thank yous ship for about $3.99, and throwing a catalog in it changed nothing. Yeah, Jackie, tell me what warmers you're wanting to get rid of, or explain a little bit more. I have warmers that I got on sale, and I try to not hang on to what I can. There are multiple ways you could get rid of stock. Quit buying things on sale. That's the number one thing. Don't buy it unless you have a customer for it. That's my motto. The only time I buy warmers that I don't have a customer for are warmers of the month. That's it. So don't buy warmers for anticipation of having a sale. What you can do with those is create a stock list that you could share via a personal message. So create a Word document, a Google Doc, something like that has your stock and the prices, but you can only share it via a personal message. That's option 1. Option 2, if people message you their orders, this is where a perk of having your customers message you. If they message you your order and they're like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z, always shop your stock first. Do you have X, Y, and Z in your stock? If you do, you pull it out of your stock and you order the rest, and then you ship it all. If your customers don't message you, then you're kind of out of luck. You need to create a Google Doc, a Word doc, something that shows your stock that you could easily message. You can never post it. Message people. And then for future reference, don't buy things on sale just to hope. The other option is Christmas time. A lot of us do Christmas bundles, and these are a great way for... I get a ton of people who will message me like, hey, I need a $15 bundle, I need a $20 bundle, I need something like this for a gift. Guess what? You're going to get one of the warmers I have in stock. People will message me, I need a birthday gift. I don't have time to order. So that's the other way you get rid of them, but that's about it. Those are your only options. And for future reference, don't purchase unless A, you're going to use it, or B, you have a customer for it. All right. In the beginning, everybody gets into this, like in the beginning of being a consultant, everybody buys too much stuff. You think it's such a good deal, I'm going to buy it. I'll sell it. You're never going to sell it. It's just how it is. So you learn to not buy extra unless you for sure think you could sell it, or you're going to do events. If you're an event person and you go and do events, you'll sell it there. Yeah, don't spend. Make wise business choices. You're here to make money, not spend a whole lot of money, right? We all go through it. All right, so run your discontinued report. Break down the discontinued list. Get your marketing materials out of your house, right? Those are the 3 things that you need to be focusing on for the first 3 weeks of this month. I mean, I know it's not really 4 weeks this month, but still. Do not post anything about the new catalog unless it is a sneak peek that's not even giving things away until at least the 20th of the month. And only the 20th of the month if you've hit your sales goals. Okay? Because the moment you start posting that new catalog and look at this warmer and look at that warmer and look at this and look at that, they're not going to buy anything. It's just how it is, because everybody's excited for the new scents. They're excited for that new warmer and this and that. So they're going to hold their money and they're not going to buy anything, and they're going to wait till March, and you just screwed yourself for February. You have to keep your customers on track. You have to keep them organized. Sure, they're going to see the catalog. Most of my customers have seen the whole catalog from some other consultant, some other place. It's all online. It's all everywhere. Sure. But if you have good customer service and your customers know that you're going to provide them with the information, they're going to come and tell you, oh my gosh, I saw this warmer. You did? Yes. When is it for sale? March 1st. Okay, I'll order it then. And I never had to share anything with them. They got the information from somebody else. But in my group, we are organized and we are one thing at a time. All right? You've got all of the stuff leaving. That takes me, no joke, I think 2 weeks to get through. All of the things that are leaving, we're going to focus on all of those things leaving. You also have the Go Go Mango collection coming, right? That comes out Monday. So that's going to be posted for me on Thursday. But again, you keep it organized, right? You also have the Scent Warmer of the Month. That's in there. Did you share that? Like, there's a lot of things that make this month muddy, because everybody's excited for the new catalog. You have to focus on one thing at a time. Get your marketing materials out of your house so you're not throwing away money. Pay attention to, all right, I'm throwing away 20 catalogs, so I need to order 20 catalogs less. I'm throwing away 3 packs of product sheets, 150 product sheets. I know that I need to order less. Pay attention so that, sure, is it nice to get them on sale? Yes. But I'd rather pay full price for them later when I know that I need them versus guessing and hoping that I need them. All right? So, pay attention if you throw away catalogs, if you're throwing away product sheets, if you're throwing away showcase brochures. Pay attention to how many you're throwing away so that you order less next time. Get your marketing materials out of your house all before the 1st. Like I said, hand them out like candy. Hand them out to everybody. Leave one in the mailbox for the postman with a scent circle. Thanks for delivering all this mail all the time. Here you go. Sure, it may not end up with anything. It's very possible, and 9 times out of 10, very likely that you will get a 0 sale from that, but it is out of your house. And your name is now in somebody's head. Right? So get them out of your house. Break down your discontinued list. If you can use live pictures of the warmers, it's always better than a graphic. There are a whole album full of the live pictures of the warmers. There's like 90 some pictures in there. Pay attention. Some of the items are 20% off. Some are 10% off. Some of the items that are going to be going up $5 in price, that's a huge discount now. Like if you get it now at the 10% off versus getting it when it jumps up 5, focus on that. You can show that. You can share that, right? There's a lot of ways for you to get sales this month. You just need to focus and try. Running the discontinued report. Again, you may only have 5 people on that list, but that's 5 people that you need to contact and let them know. Right? and then talk about club. Do not contact these people, or do not go through this month without talking about club at least every flippin' time you can. 5, 10, 15, 20 times. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. This is when you build up your club people. Talking about it in April with a collection, it don't mean much. It's 3 cents, right? But talking about 50 some cents leaving, and I think it's like 42 cents leaving. Talking to a customer about 42 cents leaving, dude, that makes a hunk, right? And for me, it's easy to give my own experience because I didn't put Pineapple Pucker in my daggone club, and Pineapple Pucker did not come back in the spring and summer catalog. So I can 100% tell my customers, do not be like me. Do not be like me, and I can tell them my story. And then that makes sense. All right? If you have a favorite from the spring and summer catalog, look, did it come back? If it didn't come back, tell them, explain to them, shit, I did not put it in my club. I'm out. Don't be like me. Get your stuff in your club. Okay? Do not go through this month without talking about club at least 1,000,000 times. I'm not joking. Every single person from your discontinued list. Yes, go live tonight. Show your club. Every single time you talk to somebody on the discontinued list, remind them to stock up or put it in their club. All right? Talk about your club. If you do a weekly newsletter, talk about club 1,000,000 times. I'm not joking. Every single week. When you do a post about the scents leaving, talk about club. 2 weeks later, don't forget. I know I sound like a broken record. Talk about club. Why should they put it in club? 2 days before the end of the month. Talk about club. I'm not joking. People forget. People don't pay attention. Facebook doesn't show things. You may have talked about it 30 times ahead, but they only saw the one, right? So if you don't do it on that last day, the last 2 days of the month, and they didn't see it before, they're not going to do it. People don't pay attention. So what do? You repeat, you repeat, you repeat, you repeat, you repeat. That's what leadership is. I've done this topic twice a season, twice a year for 5, 6 years now. Right? That's what we do. So run your report, break it down. That's your job. Get your marketing materials out of your house. Break down the discontinued report into a much more manageable and user-friendly option. Posting that big old discontinued list with all of that text on there that ain't nobody got time to read. Don't think your customers are going to read it, right? Put your customer hat on. If somebody posted that big long thing, would you look at it? Hell no. I ain't looking at that. I'm going to look at the pictures of the warmer and I'm going to leave it. So then you make it into a much more manageable, user-friendly option. And then you break it down. All right? If there's something and it's leaving that you love, car bar clips, for me, tell them. My customers know. I went live. I showed them a drawer of 20 car bar clips. I'm not kidding. Mine customers know. Be honest. Be real. Tell them the things that are leaving. Get your stuff out of your house. Run your report. Those are your focuses for this week. That's what you should be focusing on, not the new catalog. Here's the thing. I haven't even looked at it. I have not looked at the new catalog. I've looked at a page here and a page there and this and that. I have not sat down and I have not looked through the whole catalog. Because I don't care. That is not my focus right now. My focus is the discontinued stuff. That's my focus. Sure, I'm making graphics for the new catalog, but I couldn't tell you what's on them. I really, truly couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the name of any of the new warmers. Not the first one. I have no idea. Because I'm literally just looking at pictures and moving them and putting them on graphics. Because my focus has to be this. But now ask me what warmers are leaving. I can tell you what warmers are leaving. I can tell you what scents are leaving. I can tell you what products are leaving. That's your focus. But if you're all willy-nilly all over the place, look at this, then look at this, and then look over here, and look at that. Oh, this comes out in March. Sharing the damn Easter collection, like, this comes out in March. Ain't nobody gonna buy anything. Ain't nobody gonna buy anything. Stay focused. discontinued report gets your marketing materials out of your house. All right? If you have any trouble running your report, because now I need to go back and look at mine. If your report looks weird, go in and do it the long way. It sucks. It totally sucks. But if your report looks wrong, like I swear I had to have somebody order Christmas Cottage. How did I not have anybody order Christmas Cottage? Or Perfect Peppermint? Like, I feel like mine's wrong. If you run your report and it looks wrong, go in and do it the long way. Totally sucks, but go and do it the long way. Or just be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very, very long report. So if you're looking at it and you're like, you know what, this looks plenty, doing some of it is much, much better than doing none of it. All right? And when you do it, if you do it individually, try to think, yes, if you do your product discontinue report individually, like where you go in and you select each scent, you kind of have to run the whole entire thing at once. Because if somebody ordered, say, apple cinnamon stick, and they also ordered very snowy spruce, but you didn't get all the way down to the very snowy spruce, it's not like when you contact them for this group, then you're going to kind of look down and be like, oh yeah, and this scent's leaving too. Do you know what I mean? But if you run all of the report all at once, it will group it all together. Like if Jill ordered very snowy spruce, Christmas Cottage, apple cinnamon stick, all of the things, if you selected them, it'll group all her orders together. And that'll work out better. So, if you have trouble, please let me know. Reach out to me, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to somebody and ask. The reporting time is scary, but it's really not. But a lot of people are very, very scared of it. You can't mess it up. So, that's what I'm tasking you tonight. It's 6:15. Put your kids to bed. Your husband's going to be probably sitting on a couch watching something. Run your discontinued report. Download it. It's much easier to handle and manipulate and look at if you download it into Excel or Google Sheets or however you would download a spreadsheet. Download it so that you can start deleting columns that you don't need. You don't need a SKU number. You don't need a party number. You don't need, because it'll do the first and last name together in one column and then first name and last name. You don't need their name twice. So you can go in and start manipulating it. It makes it much, much more manageable. So if you have questions, ask. That's your focus this week. Discontinued report. Break down the discontinued list into multiple posts, be it on your personal page or your VIP group, and make a plan to get your marketing materials out of your house. The goal is to have very little, if not none, left by the end of the month. All right? If you have questions, shout.